Hello everyone, I am Sanjeev Pandey and today this is video 7 on the chapter The Tiger King written by Kalki. Let us start. We know that the king couldn't find the 100th tiger to hunt. That's why he became angry. That's why he became angry, and in anger he ordered the divan to double the land tax. Now see what was the reaction of the divan. The people will become discontented. Then our state too will fall a prey to the Indian National Congress. See, this is the advice of the Diwan. See, the people will become discontented, means dissatisfied. The Diwan told the king that the people would become dissatisfied. Then our state, then the state Petibandpuram, too would fall a premise victim to the Indian National Congress. And he also told that the state Petibandpuram would be a victim to the Indian National Congress. But the king was king. He was not ready to listen to any advice, and he said to the divan, see, in that case, you may resign from your post, said the king. The king said, in that case, you may resign from your post. Now, the divan was helpless. He could not convince the king. The divan went home convinced. The divan went home convinced that if the Maharaj, the divan went home convinced that if the Maharaja did not find the tiger soon, the result could be catastrophic. Catastrophic means dangerous, harmful. For what? For the state. For the state Petibandpuram. The Diwan went home convinced that if the Maharaja did not find the tiger soon to hunt, the result would be catastrophic, dangerous, harmful for the state of Petibandpuram. He felt life returning to him only when he saw the tiger which had been brought from the People's Park in Madras and kept hidden in his house. Now, he became happy. He felt that life was returning to him. See how he felt life returning to him. He felt that his life was returning to him only when he saw the tiger which had been brought from the People's Park in Madras. Now actually this tiger was brought from the People's Park when he saw the tiger which had been brought from the People's Park in Madras and kept hidden in his house. Then he was happy and he felt that he had got his life back. At midnight, when the town slept in peace, the Diwan and his aged wife dragged the tiger to his car. They dragged the tiger to his car and sobbed. Sob means pushed. it into the seat. Actually, the tiger was not willing to enter the car. That's why they had to drag and they had to show it into the seat. At midnight, when the town slept in peace, when the people of the town were sleeping in peace, the Diwan and his aged wife, means old wife, dragged the tiger to the car and soaped and pushed it, means the tiger, into the seat. The Diwan himself drove the car. The Diwan himself drove the car straight me directly to the forest where the Maharaja was hunting. Where the Maharaja, the Tiger King, was hunting. When they reached the forest, when they meet the Diwan and his aged wife reached the forest, the tiger lazmi started its satyagraha. Now the tiger started its satyagraha. Actually, at the time, satyagraha was a very popular practice by Indian freedom fighters. See, when they reached the forest, the tiger launched its satyagraha and refused to get out of the car. And tiger refused to come out of the car. The Diwan was thoroughly exhausted. Exhausted means tired. The Diwan was totally tired. Exhausted means tired. In his efforts to haul, to take out, to carry the beast, means the animal. To take out the beast, means the animal tiger, out of the car and push it down to the ground. The Diwan tried very hard to take out the tiger out of the car and push it down to the ground, but he could not. He was exhausted, he was tired. On the following day, the same old tiger wandered into the Maharaja's presence and stood as if in humble supplication. See, on the following day, the same old tiger, means the tiger that was brought by the Diwan and his wife to the forest where the Tiger King was hunting. On the following day, the same old tiger wandered into the Maharaja's presence and stood as if in humble means modest. Supplication means prayer. As if in modest prayer. As if the tiger were praying to the king. Master, what do you command of me? Master, what do you command of me? As if the tiger were asking the Maharaja what was his order for it. It was with boundless joy that Maharaja took careful aim at the beast. The tiger fell in a crumpled heap. It was, seeing the tiger, the king became very happy. He was extremely happy. He had boundless joy. See, it was with boundless, means unlimited joy, that the Maharaja took careful aim at the beast, and the king was very happy, and he took aim at the tiger very carefully. The tiger fell in crumpled heap. He shot the tiger, and the tiger fell in a crumpled heap. I have killed the 100th, I have killed the 100th tiger. Now king said that he had killed the 100th tiger. My woe has been fulfilled, and his woe has been fulfilled. His woe was fulfilled. The Maharaja was overcome, full. Overcome means here full. With elation. Elation means with the feeling of joy and pride. The Maharaja was full of the feeling of joy and pride, ordering the tiger to be brought to the capital in grand procession. He ordering the tiger to be brought to the capital in grand procession. He ordered that the tiger should be brought to the capital in a grand procession. And ordering this, the Maharaja hastened away in his car, went away very fastly in his car. After the Maharaja left, the hunters went to take a closer look at the tiger. After the Maharaja left, when the Maharaja had gone, the hunters went to take a closer, means near look at the tiger. To see, actually they went closer to look at the tiger, how he was. The tiger looked back. The tiger looked back at them, rolling its eyes. Rolling its eyes. The tiger looked back at them. Them means the hunters rolling, and he rolled its eye, means its eyes, tiger's eyes, in bafflement, in confusion, in bewilderment. The man realized that the tiger was not dead. The men realized that tiger was not dead. The bullet had missed it. The bullet had missed it. It had fainted. It had fainted from the shock. From the shock of the bullet whizzing past. That whizzed past. The hunters wondered. The hunters wondered what they should do. They decided that the Maharaja must not come to know that he had missed his target and the tiger was alive, not dead. If he knew, they could lose their jobs. That's why one of the hunters took aim from a distance of 1 foot and shot the tiger. This time he killed it. It is for the tiger. You can also use he to give a dignified personality to the tiger. That's why in the previous sentence I have used he for the tiger. This time he killed it. The hunter killed it, means the tiger without missing his mark. Mark means aim. Now this time his aim was correct and he killed the tiger. Now in this way tiger was killed by the hunter, not by the Maharaja. Thank you. Have a nice day.